I'm about to show you how to turn your YouTube channel into a lead generation machine. Over the last 2 years, we've made over $500,000 on YouTube ourselves, and we've made clients over $10 million.
All time, 19.5 million. This is just on one of the businesses.
And we did that using a simple system that allows you to get high quality appointments from your YouTube channel. But the craziest part is that no one really talks about this, and it is the secret to scaling your business in 2025. And that is that you need to be building relationships at scale. So think about it. When you have spent an entire day with a stranger, they usually turn into some sort of friend, or they just build a lot of trust with you, right? Like realistically, if you spend 7 hours talking to someone, just spending the entire day with them, they are so much more likely to trust you. And trust is what makes people buy products. If you're a high ticket coach consultant, you probably had a scenario where you spent real in-time person with someone and then you've ended up closing a deal from that. That's because there's a lot of trust built. The biggest problem that most business owners have is that they just don't have enough trust with the people that they're actually selling to, right? They're going from a 60-second ad to a 10-minute VSL, in total spending around 10, 15 minutes. Maybe you push them to an email sequence, maybe 20, 30 minutes with that person. But because the person just hasn't spent enough time with them, they don't have enough trust to pay them a lot of money. And that is exactly where YouTube comes in and where it really turns into this client acquisition machine, is because now what you can do, instead of just spending that one-on-one time with one person, you can build relationships at scale. And you plus YouTube can reach so many people where you can literally spend an entire day with a person, 6, 7, 8 hours of their time spent with you, but you don't have to actually be there in person, right? Because you are now this online presence. And you probably feel like some of the people that you watch online. You feel like you've developed something that we like to call a parasocial relationship with them, where if you met them in person, they would already feel like someone who you've known for years, right? If you've been watching them for years, or that you know a little bit more about, right? If you just started watching them a couple weeks ago, right? Instead of just meeting this person who's a complete stranger, they actually have a background on you. And that's why so many people come up to people like Iman Gaji, Alex Hormozi, and they just can talk to them. And it's very easy conversation because they already know who they are and they already know what they do. Because that is the beautiful thing about YouTube. It allows you to create that trust at scale. And what does trust at scale equal? Well, it equals money. When someone trusts you and they spend hours and hours with you, they are so much more likely to purchase your products. I mean, think about your own buying decisions, right? With all of the high ticket services or products or coaching that you have ever bought in your life, how many of those did you buy where you had watched at least one YouTube video from the person? I can guarantee that it is the majority. Obviously, there are some scenarios where maybe you bought it just from an ad without consuming any YouTube content. But if you look at your own buying patterns, you will probably see that you pay the people who you at some point have watched on YouTube or Instagram or whatever it may be, where you spend a good amount of time with that person. And so when you look at it like that, you start to realize that why would someone pay you if you don't have a YouTube presence? Why would someone pay you if you don't have any organic content out there that allows them to spend more time with you and develop that relationship? And that is exactly why this YouTube strategy works so well. Because what happens in internet marketing and what happens with marketing in general, there's a constant amount of money coming down the river. You have the ability to capture as much of it as you want. But the problem is that most people are just fishing with one pole. They're fishing and they're pretty much going like this. They don't have any trust built. And so every single fish runs away because they've been fished before. They've already seen all of these ads online. They've seen all of these online gurus, right? They see all of these people trying to sell them high ticket products and they're tired of it, right? They don't trust you. If you're just selling from an ad, you just don't have enough trust anymore, right? And so they'll just run away. Or if you're trying to sell through email, like whatever it may be, people don't trust you. So to get a bite is extremely hard on your coaching offer. This is you. You are in the money boat. You want to make money. If you want to make money, then do this. You need to create trust. And as soon as you create trust, have you ever seen those ponds where, people are throwing food in and the fish just swarm? They're practically like just fighting for the food. If you drop the line in that lake, you would catch something immediately without any effort, without trying to find the best lure, get the best bait, get a crazy fishing rig. If you just had the basics, if you just had a simple Calendly page, you had a simple 2-step funnel, and you had YouTube as part of it, when you drop those marketing assets in the water and people trust you and they know that you're going to do right by them, they will swarm to it because they know that your product is valuable. I mean, think about it. Imagine if your clients were like these carp here. How much money would you be making? Or if every time that you want to close a client, where you're constantly getting people just biting and booking call after call after call. And that's exactly the kind of ecosystem that we created for one of our clients who is booking over 100 calls per day from YouTube, which is absolutely ridiculous. And we even did so well with that offer that we even had one day where we made over $100,000 in a single day from YouTube, right? So that is the power of trust. Now, how do you actually create this as a business owner? Because I'm telling you, you need trust, but how do you actually create the trust? Well, you need to create it like this. So there are basically a few types of videos that you need to create. And the first is a story video. So right now, someone has no idea what you do. They have no idea who you are. They have no idea what you've been through and what your unique selling points are. So you need to create a story video on your channel that basically tells that person exactly who you are, what you do, what you sell, and your entire journey. So how this video should be structured, it should be about a 10-20 minute video where you basically go through where you were, where you are now, and everything that pretty much happened in between and the breakthroughs that you have. Breakthrough 1, 2, and 3. So you basically want to talk about how you started, exactly how you got to where you are now, which should be your prospect's dream outcome as well, right? For example, this video from one of our clients was from $0 a month dropout to Dubai penthouse in 12 months, my SMA story. A lot of people want to go from $0 who are currently, in college or doing whatever, right? And they want to get to Dubai and they want to make 50K a month, 100K a month, like it says in the thumbnail, in the matter of 6 to 12 months. And so he basically just sold the dream outcome in this video. And he talked about how he went from where his prospects were now to the dream outcome that they desire. And this video made him over 6 figures.
My story video, I've made multiple 6 figures off that one video itself. And that's at like about 12K views now.
Now I go a lot more in depth on how to create this video and make it really convert for our private clients. But basically you just need to describe your story, give them kind of the step-by-step of what you did and install some realities in their brain, right? Like make them believe that, they need a mentor, right? They need coaching, these kind of things, because that will, be what actually helps them pay you. The next kind of video that you need to create is something called a free course video. This is essentially a 1 to 12 hour video that is a completely free course teaching like your prospects exactly what you do. For example, this is a SMMA course, which is one of our clients, Joel Kaplan, that we made over $6 million from YouTube. And basically this is just a course that tells someone how to go from 0 to 10K a month with SMMA. And realistically, it's actually just a 3-day live event that we hosted and then just re-uploaded. So it wasn't even that much effort, right? It was something that we were already going to do anyway, but we just repackaged it like this and we framed it as a whole free course. And as you can see, the video has 198,000 views. So very, very powerful video. And what we would do is we would actually send all of the people from our top of funnel videos, send them back to this video where they would go through, spend hours and hours with us, get nurtured, get CTA'd, and eventually convert into a book call. And that's one very important thing with this video is about every hour you want to add a direct CTA to your offer because this is a conversion video. The reason why we do this and why this works so well is due to something called the 7-11-4 rule by Google. So Google ran a study where they basically figured out how much content a prospect has to consume before they buy a product, especially a high ticket product. And what they found is that a prospect on average needs about 7 hours of content before they actually pull the trigger and purchase a high ticket product. This video is one of the main ways that we actually help people get over that 7-hour mark, because once they get over that line, there's really just kind of like a magical trigger that happens where they're like, okay, I trust this guy enough to buy. And if they don't, they can keep consuming more content, right? Until they get to 10 hours, 12 hours, whatever it may be. But you see a huge uptick once they cross that 7-hour mark. So this is one of the most powerful videos to get your prospects to that point. Like literally just have your VSL video on your landing page be a YouTube video, and then YouTube will automatically retarget that person with these other pieces of content, right? You don't have to do any paid ads, like literally just automatically retargets it. Now you can do paid ads, you can retarget people on YouTube, but what I would recommend is just in the beginning, keeping it completely organic. That's the simplest way and it works very, very well. Also adding it into your thank you page, email sequences, etc., is a very powerful way to funnel people over. And then we have the last kind of content that you need to create in order to make this work very, very well. And that is just top of funnel broad content. So now that you have your story video, which helps people get to know you, which you can post as your channel trailer, and then you have your free course video, which you CTA multiple times directly into your offer. Now you just need traffic to push to those other 2 videos to start building that trust and also just give a lot of value up front. So this is one of our clients, Chasteen. He made over 1.65 million from YouTube. And these are some of his top of funnel videos, right? He's a business owner. He does wholesale real estate coaching. So his videos aren't meant to go viral. These videos are not meant to get hundreds of thousands of views. All he's doing is just making very specific content for the person that would pay him money. And it's working very well. He's doing over 100K a month from his YouTube channel, between a couple hundred views to a couple thousand. So basically what these top of funnel videos are, just videos that solve specific problems that your prospects have and also get the broadest dream outcome of what your prospects actually want. He's basically saying how to build a 150K a month profit machine, profit first system. So that would be a specific problem. Businesses want more profit. How we're adding 1 million in profit in 2025, very similar problem, but it's a bit more broad. So I'd say that's more like a top of funnel video because it's just people wanting to make more money. And then secret secret to ethically stealing deals without spending more money. Boom. So that's like how to steal deals, right? And do it ethically, right? So there's a specific problem. So we're basically just creating these videos over and over again and doing 1 per week, 2 per week to constantly be getting new traffic on our conversion and our story videos. But you have to make sure that you're also structuring these in the right way. And that's really what we do with our private clients. We help them come up with exactly what videos they need to make in order to get results. And then we also tell them exactly how to structure the video in order to actually make their content convert, specifically with the free course, story, and these top of funnel videos. So if you want to blow up your business on YouTube, then just click the first link in the description, book a call with my team, and we'll speak to you soon. So here's how the whole thing is kind of structured, and it's very, very simple. So viewer goes into your story video. That's about 10 minutes. This could be from an ad. This could be from whatever it may be, or just organically, because a lot of times these story videos also just get a lot of views organically. So it goes into 10 minutes of story. Then it goes into value for about 3 hours. So consuming all those different top of funnel videos, which range anywhere from 10 minutes to an hour long. And then it goes into the free course for 3 hours. So now they've spent a total of 6 to 7 hours with you. And at that point, they go into a high ticket sale and you start to make a lot more money from your YouTube channel. But this is a very simple version of this funnel. And it actually goes a lot more in depth about how to structure that free course video, exactly how to market it, message it. And there's a lot of little different nuances that go into it. And once you understand those, that one video can make you over $1 million, just like it did Joel.
All time, 19.5 million. This is just on one of the businesses.
So watch this video next where I give you a much longer in-depth breakdown of exactly how this funnel works in 2025 so that you can use it to blow up your business. Thanks and have a good one.